Alrighty, welcome back. It is January 19th. It is Monday, and it is MLK Day, so it is a bank holiday. But, you know, still want to come on here, look at the market until, you know, just get some stuff in my head. It's better for me to be on here and not see potential trades than do nothing and just kind of chuck it away. I know a lot of traders, they like to see, oh, MLK Day, bank holiday. I'm just not going to trade that. Cool, go do you. You can do what you want, but the algo is still gonna algo, and so that's why I'm doing this. Also, might start putting in not some motivational bits, but just some stuff that resonates with me. Kinda relates to this. So alrighty. Get into it. Finished last week. Big, huge gap down. How many points is that? Quite a lot. I'd love to fill this gap. Obviously that's a super strong draw. And looking at this, we did take this low. And so if you see, boom, we came down, manipulated, and then we pushed up. So that is a good low that we took out. Honestly, if I was here, that could have looked like manipulation. This leg manipulated, could have manipulated to send us higher. Or would that have been if that is actually manipulation? Send us back high. Yeah, hey, look, that's perfect almost. But doesn't exactly look like that with this reaction. But MLK Day, maybe tomorrow, maybe even later today, or not later today. When does the market even open back up? See, I don't even know. But could possibly take the low again and then possibly pushing higher. But that's on the 15-minute. So no, we took liquidity. It's not the greatest spot for shorts. But we'll just have to see. What candle is this? 914. Okay. So we have equal highs up here. We took that high, boom. That could possibly be manipulation, but I'm looking at the highs and lows. Looking at the highs and lows. Market open, boom. Okay. Oh, where did my indicator go? But market open. We're coming. We're dumping. Ooh, could take this low. That will be kind of nice. Have this leg be manipulation. Okay. Boom. Push below. I really do not feel like drawing targets lower. So, boom. We took liquidity. Okay. Push back up, holding this order block, souped it there. If we get closure below here, we want lower. Nope. So we push down, obviously higher time frame, push down, took liquidity. Okay, push back up, took it again. Possible manipulation signature if we can get a close above there. I like that because we took the low, boom, pushed up, took the low again. Okay, now if we get a closure above here, kind of like longs. Nope. Don't believe that is the high or that is the low. Boom, we got to close below. We souped. And we didn't even really soup stuff here, but holding that soup. Boom, just pushing it lower. If you believed lower was the move, if you had targets even lower, this is still kind of sketchy at market open, but you know, boom, macros opening. Okay, we're chopping. It's kind of what I expect for a bank holiday. Boom. So we push down, take the low again, and then we change in the state up here. Not really a soup. No wick on this candle at 946, so that could be possibly a target. Boom. Okay, we're closing higher. Closing higher. Kind of just ripping. So rippage. So, I mean, if you believe this was the low, boom, change state. There's no pullback in this. So that's really just a time and price level trade there. But I know on most non bank holidays, the low would look probably a little bit cleaner than that. But what do? We push down, pushed up to discount. We're holding this quote unquote accumulation. So this still could be good for shorts, but I mean, that does not look good for shorts right here. especially with that soup and then change the state. So now we're pushing back up. Boom. Absolute running. Absolute runner. See, look, there is no retracement here. Granted, there's probably, yeah, giant inverse fair value gap you could have taken here if you take those type of things, but looking like if you believe that this down here is the low, yeah, that change in state, okay, then it's kind of, you're kind of taking this as a breakout. Kind of taking this as a breakout trade in that sense. So nothing screaming for me if I'm watching this real time. Might not take longs here, but it's a good shot. You took liquidity. This is a terrible spot, you know, for long shorts. A quick scalp here to if there's a level below here, not a bad idea. Then here is another possible one. But granted, this is, you know, if you're watching these candles print, okay, you're like could be possibly going lower. It's hard to take longs up here, especially. So then what we pushed up here, still pushing, still pushing. Are we going to take these equal highs, or are we going to possibly reverse it here? 205 possible reversal time. Boom, no wick on that candle. We are just pushing down then. What did we do? We came in, we swept. Did we sweep that candle? Yeah, I think we did. The 14 equal lows there, so possibly a sweep. Okay, now it's like, is that manipulation? No, not really. We didn't take liquidity, so this is just deep premium of longs. And so now it looks like we're possibly accumulating again. Now we're just waiting. Boom. Rebalanced. Because straight up means, okay, possibly looking for the rebalance to 50% to OTE. Because it's straight up. Okay, we didn't take that high. I still like that high as a possible target there. It's just, if you're taking Turtle Soup CISD, I mean, this is a huge, huge stop loss right here. Where it's like, okay, I don't want that low taken. So, I mean, for most people, I see a lot of people take 1-to-1s, but it's like for me, I'd like to get in like here, anticipate this move to then take the high again. Okay, we took one high, boom. So we took liquidity. What are we doing? Back to discount of the range. Boom. Getting closure higher. Still like to see us higher. Boom, CISD retest. Nope. Boom, took the high. Boom, push it up, took the high again. Rebalance deep, deep discount. Then breaker block, order block right here. Want to see us kind of chew through it. But then what time is it? It's 10:50. Possibly, where's 11 o'clock? And so you see how on bank holidays, there have been opportunities here to take some trades, right? Some quick scalps. And that, I just want to see if we take the high. We do. We finally took the high there. So I mean, if you're in here, I mean your stop loss is still good down here. But if you're anticipating the trade, if you're boom closing above there, I mean I like this risk to reward having a partial here and then final TP there. I mean that's way better for me. And I'm like we held. Oh, this just reminds me of a trade. I think from late November that I took where it was we kind of pushed down, took the low, pushed up, pushed down a little bit into discount. I saw soup and I'm like, oh, I'm anticipating this to happen. And then, I mean, this is actually not even bad. It just straight chopped. But since I was in from down here, I was able to withstand all of this jostling and then just wrote it to TP here. So I kind of this action's not terrible. I mean, it is a holiday price action. So You always have some janky price action with that, but I mean, if I was gonna take a trade, I probably would have taken something in here, either lower time frame CISD or in anticipation of this, and then I mean obviously clear targets up there. For market open, I wonder if this is an SMT. There could be a possible SMT there. I could probably actually check. You know what? We're gonna check. What the hell? No, definitely not an SMT. So even more equal. But boom. Possible push down and then terrible spot for long shorts. If I'm thinking about it, okay, we open, market open is just distribution. Where's 8:30? Oh, that's 9 o'clock. Straight distribution. Okay, if I'm not already in from even up here, I'm not trying to look for trades. Kind of right here. I mean, obviously, you have stuff like that, but with how volatile market open usually is, don't really love taking stuff there. Boom. Then we're just waiting. We're just waiting. Okay, I see us. Boom, close below that. I see a sweep there. See us take that low, but then it's like we swept there. We're holding that. Okay, could possibly see lower until I see this move down to soup it again, to take the low again, and then change the state up. I want to see if I mark this as standard deviation, where does it play out to? Oh, not random, not random at all. If you see that as your manipulation leg, it works out. And then push up. Okay, we just went straight up with literally 3 bearish candles in here. Not even bearish candles. These are just the red candles. Boom, push up. Okay, what do? We rebalanced back to discount of here. Perfectly held it with the bodies we souped, and then anticipation of a change in the state right here. Boom, if you're in from here, boom, you're riding it. And another thing, I know a couple months ago, I would have seen, okay, boom, I would have seen the CISD, I would have waited. I would have seen us tap into this, and then I would have seen that as a signal to go long to take out these highs, right? And so then my stop loss would have been here, and I would have gotten railed right here. But it's knowing that, okay, this is the real true move. This is a big higher time frame rebalance. So this is just premium. This is a terrible spot to look for longs if I'm thinking this is the high. Down here, this is a great spot. Even if you miss this deep retrace right here when we really didn't take much, I like that. And also we souped that too. Granted, not much of a change in the state because these are big bearish candles, but then I mean, I love that idea. But if you're in from down here anticipating this move, I like that. Rest of the day, and we pushed up, kind of just choppy until obviously market. When does the market actually open back up? Ah, it opened 4 hours and 30 minutes. Cool. So noon, basically, is after market hours. So I mean, not the cleanest day so far, but even coming into market open, I mean, it's still not really that clear until we took that low. So just going out here, showing that there's possible, trade ideas, but nothing really screaming. It's like I don't even know if I would have taken that. Definitely, this is a lot more advanced, knowing that okay, we took that, boom, then we changed, boom, and then kind of up here. So just showing that there's puzzle trades even on a bank holiday, because I know a lot of people don't even look at the charts for this. But alrighty, that's kind of all I have for this review. I think each review is getting shorter and shorter. So yeah, I like doing these, like helping myself out with these, but I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.